What's up guys, it's Chellers and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode, your Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we took on the New York Rangers in the Round 1 Year 2 Stanley Cup playoffs. And as you can see, we took them out in 7 games. And Patrice Bergeron having himself quite the series with 7 goals in 7 games. In this episode, we'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Round 2 of this year's playoffs. Hopefully we could take them down and try and get our second straight cup, but they're a pretty good team. Now, if you guys don't know, which I'd be really surprising unless you didn't watch the previous episodes, we did manage to snag one of their top players from them for next to nothing. And looking at their team, as you can see, Braden Point is not there. That's because he is the first line center in our team. So, in case you didn't know, Braden Point was an RFA. So what we did is just sign Braden Point. We traded for our second round pick back. We signed Braden Point for $7.5 million on a 5-year deal, I believe. And we made our divisional opponent weaker while making our team stronger. So let's look at Tampa Bay's team. As you can see, they're a pretty decently top-heavy team compared to our team depth-wise. Now, on their first line, they have a 93 Stamkos, 93 Kucherov, and 85 Yanni Gourde. I mean, really puts us to shame. We have 92 Marchand, 89 Braden Point, and 83 Anders Bjork on that first line, so they put us to shame right there. However, on their second line, we have a huge advantage. They have an 84 all across with Andre Palat, Tyler Johnson, and JT Miller. We have Patrice Bergeron as our center as an 89, an 83 DeBrusque, and a 90 overall David Pastrnak. On the third line, they have an 81 Alex Killorn, 79 Anthony Cirelli, and an 80 overall Adam Ernie. On the fourth line, they have a 78 Tom Kuhnackel, 79 Matthew Joseph, and 75 Ryan Callahan. Overall, the second, third, and fourth line definitely goes to us. First line definitely goes to them. Defense. Now, their defense is really interesting. And it is because they have 92 Victor Hedman, 89 Sergachev, 87 McDonough. Really good top 3. However, 79 Girardi, 78 Dominic Mason, and 78 Eric Cernak. So their top 3, amazing. Their bottom 3, let's just say it's the opposite of amazing. Goaltenders, however, Andrei Vasilevsky is their starter, 88 overall, really solid guy. Overall, I'd say depth-wise, we have the advantage. First line and pairing-wise, it goes to them, which is why I may consider doing a bit of a line change, alright? Now, in the last episode, we saw that Bergeron killed it on that second line with Pastrnak with 7 goals in 7 games. However, I'm saying that we need defense to stop that first line. I'm going to move Patrice Bergeron onto that first line. Because if you look at his defensive stats, 94 defensive awareness, 95 faceoffs, 89 shot blocking, and 94 stick checking compared to Braden Point. 89 defensive awareness, 79 faceoffs, 82 shot blocking, 89 stick checking. Bergeron is the superior defensive player. Now, Marchand, even him, he's really good and defensively. He's a 5-star on defense with 92 defensive awareness. He will stay on our first line. Anders Bjork actually has really high defensive awareness and pretty solid shot blocking and stick checking compared to David Pastrnak, who has a 5 better stick checking but 2 better shot blocking. I think we'd rather use Pastrnak's offensive skill on the second line with DeBrusque and Braden Point. As you can see, Braden Point's passing is really high, his offensive awareness is really high, and his shooting is really high. DeBrusque, he's a decent second liner. His defense does not compare to Anders Bjork, so we'll leave him on the second line. Third and fourth line, we'll leave it as is. Defensively now, I think we should consider moving Chara to that first pairing instead of Krug, just to get a bit better defensive stats. 87 defensive awareness, 92 shot blocking, 90 stick checking. Compared to Krug, 88 defensive awareness, which is 1 better than Chara, but the defensive stats, like shot blocking and stick checking, Chara is way better. So I think making our team better defensively on the first pairing and first line is the right way to go. Hopefully it works out for us. If not, we can just revert back. And we'll find out after this game. So we have home advantage this series as well. Let's get into game number 1 in the TD Garden. And hopefully we can win this game, alright? First period. Alright, already looking good. Brad Marchand scores the first goal to make it 1-0 for Boston at the end of the first. Second period, still 1-0. The shots are 21-16 for Tampa Bay. So we are getting a little bit more outshot, but our top line is looking good at shutting down their top line. So hopefully we can keep this going, alright? And Andre Palat on the second line scores to make it a 1-1 game. Come on, we need our second line to score another goal. We need Pastrnak or Point to score a goal for us. 10 minutes left, still a 1-1 game. We're still getting heavily outshot. Power play for Boston. Can we score? No, we can't. 5 minutes left. Still an even 1-1 game. 2 minutes left and 10 seconds. We are heading to overtime. Alright. Game number 1, we're in overtime. Not a good sign. The shots, 29-24 for Tampa Bay. We're still getting outshot in this period, so let's try and get an early goal to win game number 1. We can't let our fans down in game 1. Power play for us. Can we score? Yes, we do. Brad Marchand with a 2-goal performance, getting the overtime winner. And just like that, Boston is up 1-0 in the series. Marchand with 2 goals. Rask with a 0.96 goals against average and a 966 save percentage. Advasi as the 3rd star. Good performance, alright? That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted our first line to shut down their first line, and so far they did exactly that. Both goals coming from us. Their 1 goal coming from the second line. So let's go through game number 2, alright? We're still in Boston. Let's try and get a nice 2-0 lead, alright? First period. Okay, so Tampa Bay scores 2 goals early off. In the first minute and 30 seconds, Alex Killorn and Steven Stamkos make it a 2-0 game. Jake DeBrusk scores 8 minutes later to make it a 2-1 game, and Sean Corelli on the 4th line scores to tie it up. The shots are 13-8, so it's looking like quite the shootout after the first period. Second period, alright, Charlie Coyle on the 3rd line scores to make it 3-2 for Boston, and after being down 2-0, we are now up 3-2, okay. Again, so far the first line has 1 goal. It was Stamkos. Let's shut that down now. Let's not let them score another goal. Papa for Tampa Bay. Can we kill this off? Yes, we do. Alright, beautiful. 15 minutes left. I'd like another goal, another power play for Tampa Bay, and we do kill it off again. Stop taking these penalties. Come on. Give us a power play now, actually, ref. 5 minutes left. Still 3-2 for us. 4 minutes. Can we win this game? Shut it down. No. Adam Ernie on the 3rd line ties it up with 2 minutes left, and Tom Kunak on the 4th line with 1:51 seconds left scores the game winner to stun the Boston faithful, and Strelly with the empty netter to make it a 5-3 game. Alright, what the hell just happened? 2 goals straight from Tampa, then 3 goals straight from Boston, and then 3 goals straight from Tampa Bay to make it 5-3. Okay, this was definitely not a goaltender's battle. Stamkos 1 goal, 1 assist. Now that 1 assist probably came in the empty netter, so we'll take it as the first line only scored 1 goal technically. Killorn 1 goal, 1 assist, and Sergachev with 2 assists. Alright. Very bad collapse by us. We did not want that to happen. Okay. Alright, so the offense and the defense is a bit inconsistent now. We let in 1 goal, then 5, and then 4 goals. I'm not going to consider that empty netter. But then we scored 2 goals and then 3 goals. So I'm not sure what to expect. We'll simulate this game and then we'll see what we want to do, alright? We should try and win this game, alright guys? We can't afford going down in the series. First period, alright, again, Tampa Bay scores first. Yanni Gordon, the 1st line, scores. But then Matt Grzelcyk, the defenseman, scores on the 3rd pairing to make it a 1-1 game. Second period, okay, still 0-0. The shots are 24-18 for Tampa Bay. Again, looking like a defensive battle, so that's good for us. And let's get to that 3rd period right now, alright? Let's get power play for Boston, and we don't score, alright. Power play for Tampa Bay, and we kill it off. Okay, it looks like we gotta fix our power play, I think. That might be the smart move. 10 minutes left, still 1-1. Can we try and get a goal? The shots are 30-22. Another power play for Tampa Bay. We kill it off. 5 minutes left. And 3 minutes. Looks like we're going to be heading to overtime, eh? Yep, overtime. The 2nd time in 3 games. We're going to overtime. The shots are 35-26 for Tampa Bay. So they are heavily dominating us. Alright, come on. Let's try and score an early goal. Let's win this game. Let's stun their fans now. Come on. Alright, power play for us. Can we score 4-on-3? No, we can't score. Come on, 12 minutes left. We gotta fix that power play. And Tampa Bay scores to make it a 2-1 series. Matthew Joseph on the 4th line. So their 4th line is playing rather well. Alright, let's fix the lines. Our power play really let us down. We had a 5-on-4, then a 4-on-3 right after. So maybe... I don't know what I want to do. Okay, what's Bjork's offensive awareness? 89 compared to Pastrnak is 92, Braden Point 92, Bergeron 92, Marchand 94. I don't know. Our power play, they all have really good stats. Maybe let's go back with 2 defensemen, alright? Let's try this, and let's try putting them not on one-timers. So, let's try this out, alright? So, Krug will do this. Alright, everyone's not on the one-timer. Everyone's on their actual hand, on the handed side. So, maybe this might work for the power play. If not, I just have no idea, right? We're down 2-1 in the series now. We gotta tie this game up, okay? Oh, man, I'm really disappointed in blowing that 2-goal lead. Blowing that goal lead, alright? Game number 4, we're in Tampa Bay. We gotta win this game. We can't go down 3-1 in the series, alright? First period. Alright, there you go. Anders Bjork, Matt Grizzlick, and Danton Heinen with 3 goals in the first period. So the first line, the third line, and the third defensive pairing scores. Second period, another goal from Boston, Charlie McAvoy. So our first pair of defensemen scores to make it 4-0. So I don't think Boston should blow this lead, but fingers crossed. Okay, Jake DeBrusk to make it 5-0. Power play for Boston, they don't score, so our power play still isn't solved. Nikita Kucherov scores, that's okay. The first line does score a goal on us, but we do have 5 goals. I'm not worried at all. And now I'm getting a bit worried. 8-2 for Killorn scores a goal. Power play for Boston, we don't score again. 2 minutes left. Yeah, this should be it. 5-4 and 54 seconds left, and Boston with a 5-2 win. Very convincingly fashion of a good win. Heinen with 2 points, DeBrusk 2 points, Grizzlick 2 points. Very nice to see from our depth guys scoring goals for us. And I gotta look at our power play again. I just don't get it. Our power play cannot score a goal. Let's try having this. Alright, we'll do Braden Point here. So everyone's on the right side, but Point is the defenseman instead of McAvoy. Maybe this is gonna work. This is all I could hope for now. If not, then I just don't know what to do. So, game number 5. The series is tied at 2. Let's look at Washington, actually. It's a 3-1 for Washington. We're heading to game number 5. We're at home. We gotta win this game. Take a nice 3-2 lead. That's what's important. It's taking the good lead. Alright, first period. Okay, Tampa Bay scores 2 goals. Nikita Kucherov in the first line and Anthony Cirelli in the third line. Let's answer back. Let's get 1 goal in the second period, alright? Second period. Okay, they score 1 goal. Victor Hedman on the top pairing scores to make it 3-0. Okay, if we score early on this power play, can we? No, it's not looking like we're going to win this game. 14 minutes left. 1 early goal before 10 minutes. Another power play. McAvoy does score with 10 minutes left. Can you make it interesting with another goal before 5 minutes? No, come on. Pasternak makes it 3-2 with 3 minutes left. Can we tie the game up? 2 minutes left, 57 seconds. And no, we made a valiant effort for our fans, but unfortunately, it was not enough to win this game. Vasilevsky is still playing really good. Hedman and Killorn, the third and second star, And we are down 3-2 in the series, alright. I'm not sure what we want to do now. I think our offense has been inconsistent. And the first line is scoring on us no matter what. I think what we'll do, let's leave our power play as is, but we'll put Krug back on the first pairing, alright? Let's just try and get more offense from our top line. Maybe, maybe they'll start, because we're already not, my words getting mixed up now. We're already getting a lot of goals allowed from the first line. I don't think it matters that Chara's on that first pairing or not. So let's try with Krug and just hope that we could somehow score some more goals than them. We have to outscore them. Alright, first period, and just like that, JT Miller and Kucherov are up 2-0 on us, and that's not a good sight. Alright, come on, we gotta score 2 goals, we gotta tie this game up. Second period, okay, there you go, Brad Marchand, Sean Corelli, Brad Marchand again, and Danton Heinen make it 4-2, and Ryan Callahan on the fourth line makes it a 4-3 game. So in the second period, we erupt with 4 goals. Very good, we have a 1-goal lead, we cannot blow this, we need to win this game. We need another goal to make it a 5-3 game. Come on, please. 15 minutes left. Still 4-3 for us. We cannot blow this. Please, I'm begging you. 10 minutes left. So far, we're hanging on. No power plays for either team. Oh my god. 5 minutes left. Our season is on the line. Season is on the line if we win this game. And 58 seconds left. 5-3. Donskoy with the empty netter. There you go. We are going to Game 7 for the second time in a row. And very good performance. Brad Marchand with 2 goals, Bjork with 2 assists, and Brandon Carlo with 2 assists. Who would have thought? Very, very good performance. Very huge game for Brad Marchand. We needed him most. He scores 2 goals. And we're going to Game 7. We're at home. We are 1-2 at home, and that is not good for us. Hopefully now, with Krug on the first line, we can start scoring more goals. As you can see, we have 5 goals scored so far. So let's hope for good luck. And let's just pray that we can outscore Tampa Bay and not allow 2 goals in the first period again, please. Alright? First period, and we allow 2 goals again. JT Miller and Nikita Kucherov. The same 2 guys. 2 games in a row. Okay, well, you know what? If Miller and Kucherov scores, that means Marchand's going to score 2 goals and we're going to have 4 goals in the second period, right? Second period? No, alright. Marchand does score, but JT Miller makes it a 3-1 game. And just like that, our season is on the line. The shots are 32-15 for Tampa Bay. We are getting dominated in Boston, embarrassed in front of our fans. Come on, guys. We need to win this game. We need to advance to the conference finals, alright? Please, early goal. That's what we need is an early goal. Power play. Can we score? No, we cannot. 15 minutes left, probably for Tampa Bay. If they score, it's over. Alright, 3-1 still, please. 10 minutes left. We still haven't scored a goal. I am just begging right now. Bergeron, Pasternak, Braden Point. He has not scored in the series. 4 minutes left. It's not looking good. 2 minutes. And there it is. So Boston comes up short in round number 2 versus Tampa Bay Lightning. Braden Point cannot score a single goal against Tampa. Let's see how he did. He was not that good in the playoffs. Oops, that's player stats. That's regular season stats. He was really disappointing in the playoffs, I have to be honest. How many points does he even have? 8 points in 14 games. How many of them were in the first game? Because I don't remember him getting a single point. He didn't get a goal in the second round. I don't know about assists. DeBrus has scored a couple, so he probably got a few assists. But really disappointing from Braden Point. I expected a lot more, especially since it was his former team. But what are you going to do? A wasted season right now. We won the President's Trophy. We couldn't win the cup. That's okay. Maybe Tampa Bay can finally win their cup. And who will they be facing in round number 3? Washington, yep, 4-1. And San Jose will be facing Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. So we'll send to the draft. We'll look at the deadline, not the deadline, the draft lottery winners. And we'll end the episode at the entry draft. So let's see. Let's look at the draft class. There you go. Perfect timing. So we don't have our first round pick of this year. Alexi Lafreniere is projected first overall. Let's see who we could have drafted, right? Second round, I would say we're about like 20 to 25. So Rodin, being compared to Mike Garner, he would have been a nice guy to draft. Gouli, Ryan O'Reilly, Sergei Gonchar, this defenseman. None. Matthias Ekholm, none. Kuznetsov, for this guy, this would have been a good player, but he's a bust actually, never mind. So no one in our first 3 rounds we could get, right? If we look at our draft board, we'll look after. We do have our 4th, I believe, right? So, yeah, we did get Braden Point, but unfortunately we couldn't win the cup this year, even though I made our team a lot better with Braden Point over David Krejci. And the Stanley Cup champions are the Minnesota Wild, so Tampa Bay does choke again. And let's just see how it finished off. Look at the playoff tree. And they should show the lottery winners, right? Yep, there you go. So the first overall pick goes to Winnipeg, the second overall pick to the Islanders, and the third overall pick to Ottawa. Carolina wins gets 15th overall via Montreal. Winnipeg gets 13. So Winnipeg has 2 top 15 draft picks. One that they won first overall, and the other one is Chicago's 13th overall pick. And yeah, pretty good. Okay, well, we'll not look at the draft class now. We already saw it. Anyone retire? The Chara had to retire. And yes, Chara did retire. So, very huge blow for us. Zdeno Chara, the captain, has decided to hang up his skates with 2 cups in his career. 1,587 games, 664 points. Very nice career. Thank you, Zdeno, for everything you've done. Anyone else retired? Zetterberg, I guess because his contract runs out. Gaborik, Stepniak, Cronwall. Callahan retires without winning the cup this year. Has he won a cup in his career? I'm not even sure because he didn't win in New York. Was he drafted by New York? He was, so he has 0 cups to his name. Right? Because he has 0 cups. That's very sad for Ryan Callahan, the former captain of the New York Rangers. Goaltenders, Nicholas Backstrom, who's still there, retires, and that's about it. So, huge blow for us as Zdeno Chara retires. And we are now in the 2020 entry draft, the year 2 draft. We'll look at the draft board real quick and see what we have. We don't have much. Projected picks here. We have a 5th, 6th, and 7th. So we don't even have our 4th round pick. That is not good at all. So next year, we really got to start focusing on drafting and developing our players. We'll look at our progress reports actually, see if any of our young prospects grew a bit more. And Bergeron, look at that. Bergeron is declining. He's an 87 overall now. We will name him the next captain, but I'm not sure how long this will last. A lot of it is natural. Yep, the statistical growth isn't catching up to him right now. Alright, Bergeron is declining in overall. However, Boril is an 81 overall, so he's looking good. Anything that's really NHL ready? Honestly, his defense is pretty solid. His speed is NHL ready, and his physical is NHL ready. So, yeah, he'll be on our 3rd pairing. Grzelcyk will move up to our 2nd pairing and Krug to our 1st. That's probably me the goal. Braden Point's still an 89. Hopefully he can grow in the offseason. Anyone else? McAvoy's an 88 still. Yeah, alright. So, anything else? Nordstrom 78. Donskoy's an 81. Forsback Carlson's a 78, and he's here now. In the system, Hughes is 75. Vladar's a 74. Frederick's a 78. He's listed as a 4th line forward. I don't know if any of these has changed over the last time we checked, so we'll just... Stanik's a 76. Hopefully they grow a bit more in the offseason. And actually, where's Vakanainen? I do not see Vac. Hold on. Defenseman? Is he in the... No, he's on the team. In the system. Here he is. He's 77 overall. Okay. So, we will do the draft in the next episode as well as the rest of the offseason. Let's just look at if there's any guys to re-sign that we should, and we'll end the episode there. So, next year, we have to re-sign a lot of guys. Oh, wow. Okay. So, how much cap space will we have? $23 million. Okay, so the big guys who had to re-sign is Charlie Coyle, Matt Grzelcyk, Anders Bjork, Jake DeBrusk, who's an 84 overall, and Torrey Krug. Alright. We could definitely get all these guys back, right? How much does Krug wants? $5 million. DeBrusk wants $5 million, so that's $10 million right there. Bjork wants 4.5, so let's say that's about 14.5 million. Coyle wants 3.2, so 17.7 million. Grzelcyk wants 4.3 million. Ouch, that is a lot of money. So if we do that, we're at 17 million, so we'll be at 21 million. Zboril wants 4 million as well. Jeez, wow, this guy hasn't even played in the NHL and he wants $4 million. Okay, that's very odd. Kevin Miller, he should want a bit less. Yeah, 1.775. Fitzgerald, 1.4. Lauzon, 1.1. Alright, so these guys don't really matter. Donskoy doesn't want to resign, but he wants 3 million. Yeah, alright, so Krug, we're gonna want back. We'll figure out in the next episode, alright? Let's not worry about this. So we'll end the episode right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really disappointed to see us not win the Stanley Cup or advance to the 3rd round at least. Leave a like if you did like watching the video. Subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.